Welcome to my bar mitzvah. I'd like to share a few words.
Albert Einstein said the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Yet, in contradiction to that view, we find in Parsha's בהעלותך that Aaron HaKohen manages to light the menorah each day with the same joy. Vayas Cain Aharon, and Aharon did so. Rashi explains that the word Cain means so refers to the fact that he did so every day. The same thing over and over again with the same joy and pleasure, as if it was the first day. One can wonder what good old Albert Einstein would have thought of that. Normally, a mitzvah, however exciting, can become boring, old school, or less interesting as time goes on, due to the fact that it may not be the novelty it once was, but that is our mistake. We tend to see many things in life as a type of novelty or exciting thrill, and many of our actions are just repetitive. God forbid. Yet the Torah was never meant to be a cheap thrill. I'm not saying there is no joy. Of course there is, but the question is, can we find meaning behind what we achieve, or is it just a thrill? The Torah can be compared to an ocean. It is vast and deep. If you want to merely call it water or the term ocean, that's fine, but the deeper you go into this ocean, the more you see the details, the fish life. There is so much more. The question is, how much more are you looking for in the depth and thought? Rather than a mere repetitive action, we should reflect looking within ourselves and ask ourselves ultimately, where are we heading with it? Just as the tefillin that I have begun to wear, prayer isn't merely what I wear or say to God. It's a chance to achieve another level of spiritual growth every single day. Furthermore, to this point of growth, my Parsha בהעלותך is the cutoff point in the Sefer of Bar Mitzvah, after which so many Jews die, both within the Parsha itself and the Parshas that follow after it. We should ask a logical question. If so many Jews die, how was Moshe Rabbeinu able to attain prophecy? We know that when Yitzchak wanted to attain prophecy, he asked his son Esau to go and hunt for him, to bring him deer, as the deer meat would satisfy him and put him in a better spirit of joy, which one needs to attain prophecy. But if that's what Yitzchak required to attain prophecy, then surely being in a sad state would mean that he would lose that level of prophecy. So how was Moshe Rabbeinu able to maintain that level through all the suffering that he saw his people go through? The Mayam Loez explains that purpose and feeling of true fulfillment can only come through when one feels that they are truly fulfilling their purpose and can be seen as a far higher level than mere joy. It is one of a true feeling of fulfillment, hope and understanding. Despite all the highs and lows we can go through, the feeling of purpose and goals allow us to keep track of where we have come from and to where we are heading. If one understands that actions have thoughts that can go into it, then the thought can have deeper and higher meaning as we repeat the words day in, day out. So instead of saying,
"How did I get here?"
I'm sorry to say, but dear old Albert Einstein was wrong in one sense. It's not the same thing over and over again if my attitude and thought allows me to grow in appreciating all those that I have around me. On that note, I would like to now say a special thank you and show my appreciation for tonight.